Hello everyone, welcome to us back in. I hope you guys are doing well. So guys, today I have with me this bike, which is the new Bajaj Pulsar NS160, and this video I am going to give you guys a detailed review of this bike. So let's quickly start off with the walk around. Before starting the video, which next car or bike would you like to see on the channel? You can definitely let me know that. You can message me on Instagram. You can also write it down in the comment section and I'll make a video on the same. Now let's quickly start off with the front profile of the bike. Right at the center here you have your halogen headlight provided. Talking about the design, now here as you can see, the bike surely looks very sharp, very stylish and very attractive as well. Moving on to the side profile of the bike, now here as you can see, there are a few stickers provided. Now this bike is available in a total of two color options. There is black and there is this white color option. At the side here you have this 160 sticker, fuel injection sticker, red graphics. Here you have your Pulsar badge on your 12-liter fuel tank. Talking about the engine, now this bike is powered by a 160.3cc oil cooled DTSI engine, which produces 17.2 PS of power and 14.6 Newton meters of torque. Here you also do get this engine crash guard. I'll talk about the power and performance in the later part of the video. Now let's quickly focus on the suspension setup. So at the front here you have USD forks provided. Dual channel ABS you do get with this bike. At the front here you have 300mm disc. Now talking about the tire profile here, as you can see, the tire profile which you get right here is 180 17 inch alloy wheel at the front. Now let's quickly move on to the rear tire profile. So here as you can see, the tire profile which you get right here is 130 17, and at the rear you obviously get a 230mm disc. There is a tire hugger provided, and this is how the bike actually looks like. Now here as you can see, here you basically have a NS160 sticker. The seat is a bit on the stiffer side, could have done with better cushioning. Here you have your grab handles provided. Moving on to the rear profile of the bike, so this is how the rear profile of the bike looks like. Now here you have your LED tail light, and the indicator is again a normal halogen bulb. Here you have sari guard and a footrest provided, 5-speed gearbox, and here you have your 12-liter fuel tank with a tank pad. Now let's quickly have a look at the instrument cluster. So here as you can see, this is how the bike actually welcomes you. It gives you a full sweep. Here you have two buttons provided. This is a semi-digital instrument cluster which you get. Tachometer provided right here, speedometer right here, gear position indicator, fuel gauge, distance to empty it shows you, and by pressing this button you can have a look at the odometer, trip 1, trip 2, and yeah, that's much about it. Here you have your button for your pass light switch indicator, and this is how the horn sounds like. Here you have a few buttons again. Here you have your engine quill switch. Here you have self start button. Let's listen to the exhaust sound of this bike now. So that's how the bike actually sounds. So guys, I think I have given guys a detailed walk around of this bike. Now it's time to talk about the other aspects. Now talking about the weight of this bike, the curb weight is 152 kgs, the ground clearance is 170 mm. Now the bike isn't that heavy, so maneuvering this bike in the city is not a very big task. However, now for your reference, my height is around 5'6". With my height, I am able to only put both my toes down right there, and I'm not really able to flat foot myself. So that's the kind of seat height that you get. The exact seat height isn't mentioned on the website, otherwise I would have mentioned it right here. So that is about the seat height. If you are 5'6", if you are 5'5", I think you should be easily able to manage the bike in the city as well, because of the lesser weight of the bike. Now moving on to the power and performance. Now this 160cc engine produces a good amount of grunt for you to maneuver the bike in the city as well as on the highways. The gearbox is a very smooth shifting unit. The clutch is also on the lighter side, so riding this bike in the city is no fuss at all. Now talking about my personal favorite aspect of the bike, which is the ride and handling balance. The ride quality is on the softer side. However, the seat could have done with better cushioning. And talking about the handling, the handlebar weighs up pretty well. However, the handlebar could have been better in terms of the accuracy and in terms of the communication. So that is about the handling. The handling definitely could have been better at higher speeds. You need to be aware of the wind buffeting. You need to basically keep the bike stable. So that is something that you need to know. Because of the lesser weight of the bike, you need to basically maintain balance while you are cruising at 80, 90 or 100 kilometers per hour. So that is about it. And now moving on to the braking of the bike. Now this bike gets dual channel ABS, and under heavy braking there is nosedive which can be felt. However, the good thing is the fact that there is no skidding with the bike, so that's again a very good thing about the bike. And talking about the engine refinement, the engine is very refined lower down, and once you start revving it, it sounds very sporty as well, so that's again a very good thing about the bike. So guys, I think I've covered most of the things about the bike. Now the mileage of the bike, I have not really tested it for the practical mileage. Soon I might do a practical mileage test of the bike, and you will be able to see it on the channel. Talking about the illumination, the light illuminates the road decently well. I would say could have been a little bit more better according to me, because at the end of the day it's an halogen bulb that they have used with the light. So that is about it. It is a very easy to ride motorcycle. Now who should particularly buy it? If you want stylish look, if you want a comfortable bike, if you want a bike with good engine performance and mileage as well, then this is the bike to go with. The only two things which could have been better with the bike is the seat cushioning and the handling of the bike. Now talking about the price, the ex-showroom Mumbai price is 1,34,675 rupees, and like I told you, it is available in two color options, black and white. So guys, I hope you guys like this video. If you have any question, you can definitely ask it to me on Instagram as well as in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer most of your doubts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, drive safe, ride safe. Bye bye.